Welcome back. We have found the entrance to the castle. The castle looks cold and forbidding, and we've already seen this message. The heavy wooden door of the castle is closed. Hopefully we can open it. We can. That music sounds familiar. This castle is really creepy. Cracks cover the walls, cobwebs fill the corners. A chilly draft runs through the halls. I have a bad feeling about this. Is that a bookcase? Apparently, but... Really? You could in Blade Runner. Let's go west. Oh joy, a spiral staircase. There's a ramp spiraling up toward the top of a gloomy tower. A torch blazes on the wall. Okay, it's a ramp. Close enough to a spiral staircase. This game is the most advanced spiral staircase simulator ever made. And yes, if you fall off, you will die. I think if you fall off from low enough, you'll not die, but as soon as you get higher, you will. Not too difficult, this particular one, because it's pretty wide, so just stay close to the wall, and you'll be fine, because you can't fall off that side. And now we are in the tower, and there's an old bed here. Is this where Grandma used to sleep when she lived here? Because I'm thinking she lived here if she owned the cloak and ring of whoever owns this castle. The musty bedchamber is at the top of a tower. It has the smell of mold and old mothballs. There's a sagging bed and an old dresser in the room. The bed is lumpy and sagging in the middle. A faded old quilt covers it. Can we take the quilt? The quilt is old and tattered. You wouldn't want it. Anything under the bed? You can't do that. We could in Grandma's house. Not right now. Is there ever a good time? No. You see the thorny island and the foul lake through the window. No, I don't. I just see sky and two clouds. There's also a dresser. The old dresser is scratched and nicked. You can tell it was once a fine piece of furniture. There are several drawers in the dresser. Anything in them? There's a candle lying in the dresser in the drawer of the old dresser. You pick it up and carry it with you. That is a useful thing to have. Sources of illumination are always good things to have with you in adventure games. Even if we have no way to light the candle, I think. Or do we? There is a torch on the wall here, which may help. The torch lends the only warmth to this dreary castle. Who keeps this thing burning? Inquiring minds need to know. It means this castle is inhabited. You hold your candle up to the blazing torch. It catches. Your candle is now lit. Which is useful should we decide to go into a dark place, which we will pretty soon. Let's head east now. This is the dingy dining room of the drafty old castle. Ants crawl among old bits of food. Dust covers a dilapidated tabletop. A delicious-looking smoked ham is on the table. Those two messages seem to conflict with each other. You're not carrying it. Okay. Look, ham. The smoked ham has a wonderful savory smell. It's hard to resist tasting it. It looks as though someone has taken a bite out of it. You know, I know who lives in this castle, and I don't think he eats ham. So who left that there? I don't know. Eat ham. The smoked ham was delicious. It sure hit the spot. It also made the game unwinnable. Eating almost anything in this game seems to make it unwinnable. Seems to be anti-eating. Can you go north here? I think you can. Yes. Oh, joy. There's a stairway spiraling towards the top of a gloomy tower. A torch blazes on the wall. That's not a good thing. This one is a bit harder. Just not particularly here. But once you get to the top bit of the screen, it's more difficult to see if you are properly near the edge. So just keep trying to hug. Oh no, this is evil. Okay. It's very hard to see which direction you can actually walk in once you get there. Then we're in another tower. There's not much here at the top of the tower but an aging chest against a wall. Looks to be an identical chest as the one the dwarf had. They go to the same chest shop or something. The old chest is locked shut. You need to unlock it. You do not have the key that will unlock this old chest. Fine. I guess that key has to be somewhere in this... You fall to your death on the hard stone floor. Great. Well, since we already know that we can't open the trunk, there's not really any point in going up there. I guess we'll have to do that if we find a key to this particular trunk. Well, now we're looking for 2 keys. Or maybe the key to the door is in the trunk. Wouldn't surprise me. So, east we go. And I believe this place would be rather dark if you didn't have the candle. These stairs are narrow and slippery. Both sides slope away precipitously. A foul stench wafts up to you from the gloomy darkness into which the stairs descend. Is that so? Fortunately, we have a candle, and also we have diagonal keys on the numeric keypad to make walking down these stairs a hell of a lot easier. If you will fall from here, it doesn't really matter. Manacles! That doesn't look good. Narrow, slippery stairs descend into this empty room. Your nose detects a foul odor coming from a doorway to the west. These things here! Oh, come on! Is that a rat or something? You don't see a rat, but you hear scurrying sounds coming from the cracks in the wall. Yes, because we saw the rat before. He seems to be gone now. He's coming back. There we go. The rat darts nervously across the floor. We don't need the rat. You might be tempted to try and catch it, but I don't think you can. Let's see. There's a beautiful, ornate coffin to one side of this dreadful room. Dust is everywhere. Cobwebs fill corners, and a sickly odor permeates the air. You know, my bad feeling just got worse. The lid of the coffin, of the beautifully carved coffin, is closed. If it's such a beautiful coffin, it seems a bit out of place in this gloomy basement dungeon thing. Let's see. I hope this won't be a bad idea. With trepidation, you lift the heavy lid of the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep within it. It must be Count Dracula. And here I thought he lived in Transylvania, not Kolyma. I guess he must have moved. Then again, Little Red Riding Hood didn't live in Kolyma either, did she? And now we know what the CD initials stand for on the ring. Which begs the question, what the hell was Grandma doing with Count Dracula? Let's stake him before he kills us. Oh. Count Dracula is awake. Run before it's too late. You're caught in Dracula's grasp. Saliva drips off the end of his sharp fangs. You feel them sink into the soft flesh of your neck, and then nothing. Did he kill us or did he turn us? Or sire us, is the proper term, I believe. We're delighted by your score and hope you're enjoying the game. See, it's message keeps getting more and more optimistic. Okay. I guess... Oh, and now he's not at home. That's random, so if he's not here... you can actually finish the game if he's not here, but you get points for killing him. So you want to get in here when the lid is closed. Let's see... I don't remember what you exactly need to type to stake him. With trepidation, blah blah blah. Let's try kill Dracula. That works! You place the pointed stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly, using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. A silver key? It is a shiny silver key. This doesn't look like the key to the door. Anything else in that coffin? Trembling with fear, you peer into the ornate coffin. Finding it unoccupied, you see the interior is lined with shiny red satin. A red satin pillow lies at one end. Can we get the pillow? You remove the shiny red pillow from the coffin. Lo and behold, a large gold key was under the pillow. Yay! Now that's the key we're looking for. It's a shiny gold key. Then what's the silver key for? I know! The trunk! Up in the tower. Well, at least we've killed Count Dracula. I'm sure the citizens of Kolyma will be happy about that. I don't think you can kill Hagatha, even though you'd think, considering the backstory sort of sets her up as the primary antagonist, that you would be able to take care of her. But as far as I know, you can't. Okay, guess what? We get to climb the winding stairs again. But we'll do so in the next video.